sun was fading over the desert horizon, casting long shadows across jagged rocks and abandoned outposts. I had been traveling alone for days, fixing small machines, scavenging supplies, and avoiding trouble. My name is Alex, a mechanic and engineer. In my world, ordinary was enough to survive, until the moment I stumbled upon them. At first, I thought it was a mirage. A sleek, shimmering ship hovered just above the dunes, humming softly, alien symbols glowing faintly along its hull. It was unlike anything I had ever seen. Curiosity pushed me forward, but caution kept me at a distance. Then I heard it, voices singing in a harmonic, melodic language that resonated in my chest. Peering through the sandstorm, I saw them, 3 figures, humanoid but undeniably alien. Their skin shimmered with iridescent hues, liquid silver and pale lavender blending together. Their eyes, large, reflective, intelligent, locked on me for a brief moment before returning to their work on the ship. I approached slowly, hands raised in the universal gesture of peace. "Human," one of them said, her voice musical yet commanding. "You should not be here." I swallowed hard. I fix things. Machines, ships, whatever you need." The aliens glanced at each other. One, the tallest, stepped forward, her eyes assessing mine. "If you can repair this vessel," she said finally, "you will have our reward. But failure," she let the threat hang in the air, "will be unfortunate." I nodded. I understood. And that was the moment my life changed forever. The ship was massive, larger than any aircraft I had ever worked on. Its hull had been scorched in a recent skirmish. Jagged tears where laser fire had pierced the alloy, panels hanging loose, wires sparking. It looked like a total loss, but the alien woman's eyes were unwavering, determination radiating in waves I could feel through my fear. I got to work immediately, ignoring the desert wind and their scrutiny. I climbed into the damaged hull, assessing the problems. My tools weren't designed for alien alloys, but improvisation was my strongest skill. Over the next few hours, I welded, soldered, and rerouted power conduits, barely pausing for water. The aliens watched silently, occasionally passing tools with incredible speed and precision. It was unnerving. I wasn't used to beings moving like they were half in another dimension. By nightfall, the ship hummed again. Lights flickered to life. The engines purred. The aliens stepped back, their eyes wide. "You have done well, human," the Tala said, beyond expectation. I wiped sweat from my brow. "It's working," I breathed. Her lips curled slightly. Relief washed over me. "Now comes your reward." I thought it would be credits, materials, or something practical. But nothing in my imagination could have prepared me for what they offered. The tallest alien stepped forward, extending her hand. "Come with us," she said simply. I hesitated. I fixed the ship. That's it, right?" "No," she replied. "A debt is a debt. A life is a life. You saved what is precious to us." Another alien spoke, her voice softer, almost playful. "We are not used to humans, but we feel connected. You have earned more than metal and circuits." Before I could respond, the ship's interior shifted. Panels opened, revealing chambers glowing with biolight. Inside, the 3 aliens guided me into a central room. On a pedestal hovered a device, or perhaps a gift, its energy pulsing in rhythm with the room. I reached for it, and instantly my mind filled with visions. Star systems, unknown planets, alien cities in harmonic motion. "You now share our knowledge," the tallest explained. "Technology, history, navigation, secrets of our kind. Use it wisely." I stumbled back, overwhelmed. I don't understand." "You will," she said. "But this is only the beginning." Over the next several days, the aliens revealed the full extent of their civilization. Explorers, warriors, scientists, they had survived decades under siege from a hostile species. Their ship, my repair project, was a scout vessel critical to their survival. Through long hours of work and shared meals, we began to form a bond. They laughed at my human clumsiness. I admired their efficiency and grace. Slowly, I realized this wasn't just a transactional relationship. There was trust, respect, and perhaps something more. The tallest of the 3, the one who first spoke to me, often lingered while I worked, offering gentle insights. At night, she would watch the stars with me, explaining constellations I couldn't have imagined. I began to feel protective of her, and sensed she felt similarly for me. But nothing prepared me for the test that came next. One night, alarms blared. Hostile forces had detected their presence. The aliens moved with fluid precision, readying weapons and shields. "You will stay here," the Tala said, commanding. "This is not a human battle." I shook my head. "I'm not leaving you." The three exchanged a glance. Then the Tala said softly, "If you truly wish to stand with us, follow your heart, but know the danger." I took a deep breath and joined them. In that battle, I saw the true power of their species. Their movements were poetry, coordination flawless. Amidst the chaos, they let me contribute, passing equipment and guiding me to critical points. Hours later, silence returned. The hostile ships had fled. I was exhausted, bruised, terrified, but alive. And they looked at me differently now, not as a mechanic, but as an ally, maybe more. The morning after, I expected another gift, something technological. Instead, they led me to the central chamber. "You have earned more than knowledge or technology," the Tala said softly yet authoritatively. "You have earned a place among us." A place? I blinked. Yes, we are not accustomed to humans, but we see courage, ingenuity, compassion in you. These are rare qualities in the galaxy. I laughed nervously. "You mean you want me to stay?" She inclined her head. "Yes, not as a servant, not as a guest, as one of us. Partner, a friend, a companion." My heart raced. The enormity of her offer finally sank in. This was beyond any reward I could have imagined. Companionship, respect, trust, even love. I had come to repair a ship and found an entire civilization, and in their embrace a place among the stars. The other two aliens approached, smiling warmly. "We trust you," one whispered. "We choose you." I stood speechless, staring at them. The reward wasn't material. It wasn't survival. It was connection, acceptance, a chance to be part of something larger than myself. A galaxy-spanning family bound not by blood, but by trust and courage. I took a deep breath. I accept." The tallest alien extended her hand. I grasped it, feeling energy pulse through the connection. Electric, alive, exhilarating. "Then welcome," she said. "Your journey has only just begun." And so, a human who had wandered the desert alone found himself part of something extraordinary, trusted, cherished, and chosen by beings from another world. I had repaired a ship, and in doing so had repaired my own destiny. From that day forward, I was no longer just Alex the mechanic. I was Alex, the human ally, companion, and friend to a species beyond imagination. Together, we traveled galaxies, faced dangers I never dreamed existed, and forged bonds that transcended worlds. The reward was far beyond what I expected. Love, trust, and a place among the stars. In quiet moments, as the three laughed and the ship hummed beneath us, I realized the reward could not be measured in wealth, knowledge, or power. It is measured in connection. Please follow my channel for more videos. One click from you can change my life.